Hey Aquarius, I hope y'all are doing well. This is going to be a general reading for your November truth. So this could be a truth within yourself, a truth that you need to be reminded of, truths around you that you might not be seeing. So any of those things might show up in this reading, Aquarius. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, okay? So we're going to go ahead and dive right on in. I'm going to start with the Manifestation Tarot, and then I'll clarify with the Graffiti Tarot. Now, Aquarius, I do have a deal going on right now for personals. It is a sale, okay? So details are down there if you are interested, but we're going to go ahead and start here for you, Aquarius, see what we got going on for you. What is the hidden truth surrounding Aquarius in the month of November? Okay. Something's being presented to you in a new way, something you're not used to. So we're going to start with the messages that you might need to remind yourself of, because that's sort of what the Manifestation Tarot is here to do. So first and foremost, that's what we're going to do, and then we'll get into, the predictive aspect here of things. King of Swords is your overall, and this is your energy. My decisions are guided by justice and truth. Do right by yourself, do right by others. You already know this here, Aquarius. You know what to do, okay? You know what to do. So that is your overall. Some of you, a truth could definitely be actually being communicated to you in the month of November. You know, typically with these readings, we see things that are not coming out, but I feel like this actually might be something that comes your way, that somebody communicates to you. You have the Tower showing up. It says, I can rebuild. A lot of you, maybe you have gone through a Tower moment. Maybe you have, been in a situation here recently where you're feeling like you had to start from scratch, or something was not built on a solid foundation. So the Tower is showing up. It's reminding you that you can rebuild. Underneath that, you have the Queen of Wands showing up. Wow. Confidence and warmth radiate from me. I feel like despite having gone through a tower, you didn't let it wreck you. You didn't let it harden you, Aquarius. And I feel like that's something that people really admire at this time. And I also feel like for those of you who have felt hopeless, you're moving into a space where you're feeling more confident and more hopeful about, what can be restored, and what you need to rebuild. And so I do feel like you're in this energy of attracting. You have the Six of Cups showing up here. Joyful memories. Joyful memories enhance my present. Yeah, so some of you, there could be some reminiscing going on here. Maybe somebody is reminiscing about you here, Aquarius. Underneath it is the Page of Swords, so somebody could definitely have eyes on you here. This might be a fellow air sign for some. It says, I embrace curiosity and learning. Now, for some of you, I feel like with this Six of Cups, joyful memories enhance my present, and Page of Swords, I embrace curiosity and learning. You could definitely, in the month of November, be, getting back into an old hobby, an old passion of yours, relearning something or learning something new about it. But aside from that, I do feel this energy here of somebody who is thinking about you, watching you, okay? And I feel like they might even swing the sword here. It's like I said, I feel like somebody might actually communicate this truth to you in the month of November. You have the Knight of Wands. My actions are bold and fearless. I feel like a lot of you, you're unapologetic in the things that you're going after. And some of you, you're unapologetic and, what is the word here? I feel like you'll share certain failures, certain things that didn't go right. I feel like you're very vulnerable, or you're being very vulnerable in what you express in the month of November. And I feel like people really admire that. This Knight of Wands does feel like somebody trying to rescue something. Justice is showing up underneath it. It says, I make wise decisions. So yeah, do the right thing for yourself. Do the right thing for others here. Make sure you maintain that balance. So let's see what we have showing up here. The signs present are Aquarius, Devil, Aries, Scorpio, Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and more Libra. Let's clarify with the Graffiti Tarot and see what we have coming through here for your November truth, Aquarius. What do we have here for Aquarius for their November truth in regards to this spread? The Tower is showing up to clarify the Tower. Are you kidding me? Yeah, there's definitely been an ending here for sure. What is that? Page of Pentacles. Someone's turning their back to you. When this Tower falls, it feels like somebody kind of turns their back to this Queen of Wands. 444 on the camera. Page of Pentacles. This might be a younger Earth sign or a younger Aries. Or maybe you're the younger one here. I feel like there might be an age gap. But when it comes to this energy, or somebody is just very immature, It really feels like a person is showing their true colors in a time where either you need them or you can't help them in their time of need. So there's something about this here. Maybe you can help them emotionally, energetically, whatever the case may be, but maybe you can't help them financially, for example, right? Or maybe somebody's wanting something physically and you are setting a boundary with that. I feel like it's mask off here. I feel like that's the tower, is the facade falling, right? Man, yeah, it just really feels like mask off energy because you are setting a boundary. Man. What else do we have here? We have the Six of Swords showing up to clarify the Six of Cups. Somebody's wanting things to go back to how they were, or they're wanting you to go back to how you were. And you're like, no, this is what's best for me, so this is what I'm going to do, right? That's the energy that I feel a lot of you in, and somebody is like not having that. They're watching. I mean, this Page of Swords to the Five of Swords, they're watching you here. Somebody could have Venus in Aquarius or Mercury. Venus or Mercury in Aquarius, I mean. Somebody's being stubborn, and I feel like they might be calling your bluff as well. Okay? They may feel like if they hold back or if they kind of throw a little bit of a tantrum or give silent treatment, that you are going to cave. Do not cave, Aquarius. Do not cave, okay? I feel like real feelings, real thoughts, real desires and motives are being exposed to you in the month of November. Yeah, you have the Seven of Swords here. It's trickery, theft, deception, and it is showing up to clarify the Knight of Wands. My actions are bold and fearless. Yeah, they're bold, all right. They're bold, all right. But I do feel like you're in this energy of shutting that down, and I feel like Spirit's wanting you to know at this time that you deserve better than this, you know? Some of you, I feel like you could be in a space where you really want to help folks, but I feel like they've taken advantage of that. And I do think that for some of you, they've mistaken your kindness for weakness. What else do we have here for Aquarius? The World, completion. Yeah, this cycle is over. This cycle of you giving and receiving nothing in return. And it's not just about receiving nothing. It's about the way that people react and respond to what you are giving. They expect it. And I think that's something that you're realizing here. Masks are off. That's the energy that I get. We have fixed energy with the World, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. I feel like this is a big lesson that you're having to learn here. And I honestly think that this clarity is coming in the way that somebody communicates to you, or, you know, doesn't communicate to you for some of you here. But that is what I am seeing here for you, for your November truth, Aquarius. Don't forget that I am reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And you could also check out that deal that I have going on for personals. It is a 3-question video reading. It's $28.28. You get it the Friday after purchase. So everything is down there if you're interested, of course. But if this is where we part, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I will see you next time. Y'all take care. Bye.